Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways, spareways, and whichever means I can get to your ears to tell you good morning and remind you that before we get into all the good stuff, Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you by a generous grant from Joe Bachman Technologies and in collaboration with the Independent Creators Directory, available at indiecd.org, as in O-R-G. Have fun with that. We're also made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all three of which are available on Amazon right alongside. That's not supposed to be there. The Big Stompy Robots core rulebook and games. More of all that's coming in 2023. You can also get Hybrids, the Sons of Gods, the role-playing game. Quick Play Edition, currently on LukeStoneStudios.com, as well as coming soon to FundMyComic.com. Hybrids, the RPG, will be crowdfunding starting January 10th. Please reach out to Luke Stone Studios for more information to sign up so you don't miss a thrilling bit of that major project. Now, accountability. Woo! Let's talk, folks. It's been a weekend. I spent most of it taking care of my family, who are still not doing so hot. Xander's mostly recovering. Manda's mostly recovering. I finally got her to call urgent care for herself, and they got antibiotics. So she's coming up out of it. I've done a whole lot of background work and writing, but much more importantly has been the backroom scheming and things that have been going on, including we'll be talking about, and tragically on the best day to have Joe in, he has to work in the truck, yes, he has to work in the trunk. No, work in the truck to do whatever it is he needs to do in this, transitioning from winter mode to summer mode to winter mode. It is less than 20 degrees out, and the wind apparently has stopped, which is eerie because I always wonder what it is the wind holds back. I have put some more words into my Through the Thinning Veil, my horror anthology, but as I want to make sure it's properly edited. Okay. I'm hoping to have that out early 2023. I know I wanted to do 3 more publications, but I didn't expect my whole family to be sick for a month. So I'm expecting 2023 to be a very, very excellent time. Now, we are on those who are following. I am less than $200 away from my lifetime, my first goal of a lifetime earning of $1,000 through Amazon KDP, and it has only taken me 6 years. At last count, after the most recent payout, $137 a year. No, yeah, to get where I am. So I'm okay with that because it most of it has come in the last year. So we're going to just keep building up slow and steady, and you know, I'm going the distance. You know, I'm going for speed. Anyhow, with all that having been said, I would like to also further announce, just to let folks know the kind of morning I'm having, that my phone alarm did not go off. Therefore, I woke up at a leisurely 9:45 and was ready to stream in 3 minutes in case Joe was here. This is a new record for me. For people who say college doesn't matter, one thing about college is college has taught me how to get ready, especially prep, to get ready to be out the door incredibly quickly. It also made it very hard for me to not completely inhale food. But today that skill set came in pretty good, as I had basic hygiene regimen. I did not get to do much with my hair. Fully dressed to socks, and here in time to entertain you and do some good stuff with the new banner, such as indiecity.org, which is owned by Joe Bachman, and my new home, where you can find my links and stuff, much like Tockert.com. And to remind folks, because I will be asked, yes, you can indeed PayPal me direct at paypal.me/NicholasTockert if you want to help keep the lights on, or as the Christmas spirit has moved you, or whatever holiday involves you giving me money, you feel to be the desire to be generous. It is welcome. And while we're here, support BKM at Risingtide.pub so he can hashtag bring cookie home. Support our that was fun. I can rearrange those, and I wasn't able to before. Bit.ly Joe Bach apps, and on Indiegogo, gg.me at Hybrids RPG to know what's coming. Now, all that minor personal pluggery away, let's get to what people are really here for. You guys don't care about me. You guys want to hear what the lovely chat has to say, because gosh darn it, they're so pretty. Now, we will hit that, and then I will pose some questions and commentary, and we will get rolling through the day. Oh, also, I did an art time with Nick and 3 new time lapses. Don't miss those. If you want a quick, just to watch how art is done, because you could adjust the playback. So you guys tell me if you guys like that I keep doing that. I mean, I'm probably going to, but I'm all about viewer support. First through the door is my man, Joe Bachman. Good morning and happy Monday, Nevermore. It is a cold one out there today, so be sure to put a couple of layers on. Yes, I've heard that it is 17 degrees out there. I have heard sub 20. According to my phone's shenanigans, we are at a balmy 15 degrees. I would like to go check my personal living room, because given wind and just our usual luck, it's probably a couple degrees lower than that. Good morning, Joe B, and everyone else. Brr. Yes, keep the cool. It's easy to stay cool, folks, but stay warm. We got first comment done, but of the night. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here we are. Good. And good morning to Carl. Good morning. Yes, good morning, Carl. We love when Carl graces our chat with his wit and wisdom from Carl Witzman. At least he lives up to his name. One last coffee run before the show starts. Be right back. Might be a quiet Monday if nobody else shows up. That's okay. This time of year, everyone is very busy. I anticipate the next few shows to be fairly laid back because as the year runs down, a lot of people have holiday projects that have to get done or end of year deadlines. I feel both pressing aggressively on my face. You know? And hey, Joe B and Witzman, dude. Hey, Donna, wait a second. Let's look, folks. Folks, let's slow down here for Donna in the morning. Keeping it smooth and only for Donna in the morning because she's the first lady through the door. And we will hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave. Yes, folks. Moving on. I think everyone is still trying to thaw out. I didn't know my truck. I know my truck didn't fully defrost until I was about 5 minutes from the office. Good morning, Donna. It's pretty chilly out here, 17 degrees. And what's this? Indecd.org. Yes, you'll be hearing a whole lot about that as we go through. But I'm going to tell you, Indecd.org, the best place to get access to independent creators, to find, to hire, or to promote yourself, all in one stop that is safe from the ramblings of, say, certain scent-based CEOs and those who may be robots. Morning, folks. Hey, Rich. Ooh, there's Nick. That's right. Here I am. Hey, Nick. Hey, Carl. Joe, we got to get some stuff together for the creator database. See, it's starting. Morning. And what's this? Good morning. Good morning, Nick. Hope all is well. Well, Joe, it's always better when you slide on into our show, and we appreciate it here, keeping it smooth. WNTF, never mind the furthermore. WNTF, never mind the furthermore.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Yeah, Joe always has something to say. How are you? You staying warm? I know Chicago cannot be easy this time of year. Good morning, Jody. Jody. Morning, Joe B. Hope all is well and that coding hasn't been bad. Morning, Carl. Oh, I may have put a worm in Joe's ear, and next thing you know, indecd.org happens. The man is a sorcerer. Joe Bachman makes things happen. He just makes things go manifest. And we're greeting Joe D. and catch from the desk of a small press publisher. bit.ly/XNC Studio. Some days I can say it, some days I can't. Morning, Donna. Ooh. It's okay, cool. It's gonna be a hand exercise kind of day. So I will be gesturing quite a bit. It makes sense with that much cold out there kind of bearing down on me. Hey, Donna, Carl, Joe B, and Joe D. Morning, Rich. Want to find a bunch of great independent creators in one place? Check out the Independent Creators Directory at indie.cd.org. I got to remember to leave off the www because sometimes that goofs it up. Good morning, Rich. Hi, Rich. Wait, Rich came through the door. Oh, yes, there are more, all those greetings. Hey, Rich, how's my favorite Techno Viking doing? Good morning, Blue Teddy. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Donna, Joby, Carl will have stuff for me to put on the new site. Excellent, Blue Teddy. Accountability. This week's episode from Desk of a Small Press Publisher was fun. Note there are not often that charities are talked about and having fun talking about older movies, TV series, and cartoons. That sounds fun. That sounds like a good one. I may catch it in the rerun. Good morning, Blue Teddy. Hey, Blue Teddy. Check out Blue Teddy narrations at bit.ly/BlueTeddyYT. Morning, Blue Teddy. Hooray for Captain Spaulding, the African explorer. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Get all Nick's cool books at Amazon.com/Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert II. And it's so good to see Cindy in the chat. I did get to see the first hour of the show on Saturday, Jody. It was a great show. The Hysterical Fencing Guild on 7 p.m. Central Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Accountability continued. I was doing an end-of-year show this Saturday, debating whether I'm doing the true New Year's countdown show. Well, I mean, if it would be fun for you, do it. My New Year's plans have apparently been hijacked by some people and has went from online explained to suddenly complicated, and I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we'll deal with it. DeviantArt.com/Nick T for fun stuff. Oh yes, there is always new art there. Don't forget to tip your host. That's right. If you wish to tip me, you can by simply throwing money at PayPal.me/Nicholas Tockert. Guys, I'm much like the humble asks for you to like, share, and subscribe. I humbly ask that you, if you feel generous, please be generous. If not, that is okay too. This is a tight time of year. And I had a bit of a comment dump. There we go. I'm in the office, just can't live stream while others are in the office. Hello. Oh, I fully understand. And I appreciate your constant support there, Joe. Patreon.com, the Historical Fencing Guild, for more sword fun. Oh, yes. I hope you guys enjoyed that special on making a shield. I basically set up a shield for less than $10 live last Friday night. And unfortunately, it required a lot of discussion on rope management. So my chat got a little more flavorful than usual. Be advised on that one. But it was still a good show, and people learned some stuff. And that's what we're about. Accountability. Continued. I desperately need to get Primetime Saturday Night number 4 done ASAP because I'm a bit behind schedule to start Amazonian number 8. Winter months, blah. And I believe, no, we have a couple days till winter solstice, but that is coming for folks who celebrate that and simply those who pay attention to the four corners of the year. The best neurosis is here, Amy Hale. And you know what? I do have some commercials. So I need to run an ad or two. So let's drop a Cindy Koepp ad right now. Folks, let's be sure to support Cindy Koepp in basically everything she does, because she is an absolutely incredible person, and I want to see her prosper on all fronts. So, let's see. We were there. Dude, I haven't made $100 through the Zon since 2012. Wow. Well, see, then we need to promote you more. Now, I have made a bit more through the shows, but because of the assorted limitations of my household, it's been rare for me to get to shows. So my online sales are fairly important. However, it's about building up your brand and building each other up. And I don't ever want people to think, like, I will never intentionally falsely present myself. I want people to know what I've done, what's worked, what hasn't, so that they can weigh my advice and opinions fairly. And that is a tragedy, Cindy. Well, accountability. More doodling, some fantasy map scribbling, more world building for the fire, NDA, and some world building for something Space Viking-ish. Nick's Fault from Chat Saturdays, SOC. Yeah, I actually got to chat a little bit during Stupid O'Clock, and being me, I derailed the universe just a pinch because I am not, okay, first off, I want to clarify. I am not switching to my old nocturnal ways. What's happened is my family has been so sick so long and so coughing that it reset my schedule uncomfortably. And I'm fighting to get it back, hence today's dilemma. But we are fighting to get things back, and that's what we do. It's always a fight. Never think it isn't. But it is about building up and getting there. Ooh, apparently my voice is trying to conk out, and I will not allow that right now. I spent the weekend making tie snakes and taking care of some continuity checking on the script. Thank you. Wow. Continuity. How do you guys as authors keep track of that? When you have multiple series and things, for me, I have the Big Stompy Robot series, which I really will be happy to revisit very soon. And that means timelines of wars and major events on a fictional planet. Do you guys have a separate Bible document? A series? Bible? How do you track all that? Because I'm curious. I want to better organize, because I basically have to recompile a whole lot of things. Oops. Let's see. And it's the season for Santastein, Brian K. Morris. It is for the post-holiday Prometheus. I miss seeing Brian in our chats, but we see him once in a while. Huge shout out to Brian K. Morris. We love you, Brian. Check out Michaela Jade's books on Amazon at bit.ly/Michaela Jade. Check out Nick's books on Amazon, bit.ly/Nick Tockert. Check out Amanda's books on Amazon, bit.ly/Amanda Tockert. Check out Carl's books on Lulu, bit.ly/Carl Witzman. Check out Donna's books on Lulu, bit.ly/Donna Carly. Get your favorite writer a gift, write a review for a book, need help, get Amazon reviews made less impossible. Smashwords.com/book/search query equals Brian K. Morris. Thanks. Want a sneak peek at Volcana 2? Patreon, Brian K. Morris. Get fun sci-fi, Bear Publications. So to improve temperature locally, drive by a herd of cows and start chucking bean burritos into the cow feed troughs to up the methane production. No! No. 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 I love beef. I love beef. I do. Beef is good. However, if you ever look at how much of the land in America is divided amongst people, places, and for beef cattle, it is insane. And the thing is, if we had less beef and more. I have a theory, this crazy theory, that climate change problems, if only there was a pill that could solve it, something we could shoot in the ground that would, just magically produce a factory that pulls uh, carbon out of the air and puts oxygen in the air, that would help us breathe. Oh, wait, it's called a tree. And if we'd only bioengineer one that helped your Wi-Fi, we might care about them. I'm rather big into trees, and I quite like trees. I think they're very important. And it's high time we put them back to work and start planting more than we take and giving them time to grow and be what we need. But that is a rant for another time. Animal merch, bit.ly/bearpub. Accountability. Ooh. Worked on the spy novel. It's coming together with the timeline, plus some scenes are written. Still about a year away from publication. Be sure to put a good disclaimer at the beginning. You could be Dragnet about the names are made up. This story is ripped from the headlines, but it is a dramatization. No characters within are meant to resemble any real parties. That way you don't get sued. Whoa, me spelling M bad. Oh no, we're joined by Bizarro Richie. Lois? Anyhow, comic-related madness at that link. It's okay, Rich. I'm not an English Nazi till noon. Oh, thank God. And she was using that term hyperbolically. Given the political climate, sometimes we have to delineate that. Animalize artist does other cool art too. Artstation.com/RoyalCruise. You can get Royal Cruise art customized for you at subscribestar.com/RoyalCruise. Help for the hurting. Amazon.com/Victoria Adams. Trolls aren't always bad guys. Amazon.com/SL Roland. QuadCon Comic and Toy Show, cool stuff. Geek fun around the Midwest, QuadCityCon.com, thank you. Accountability. Got the Independent Creator Directory up and running, out of the beta stage this weekend. Up next will be basic app versions for the Android and iOS. Guys, this is a big deal. And I said I'd talk about it, and I need to talk a little bit more about it. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about it. The Independent Creator Directory is a project to cancel safe people. It is a project to help fortify against the instability of social media. Right now, let's be honest, Twitter is kind of getting spooky. Now, a lot of people on here don't use Twitter. A lot of people do. But as somebody who survived the death of the AOL chat rooms, let's see, I think that was Lord Bastion, all undercased. If anybody out there remembers a goofy little guy in chat named Lord Bastion, but I survived the death of MySpace. Well, not death, but the exodus from MySpace and the tragedy that is All Things Live Journal. So you want to have something separate from these major entities, but well known enough, and you have to be careful of sharing it, because right now apparently both Twitter and Facebook are getting really hinky about links outside their services. So what we're starting to see is weird things like random screening and blocks on TikToks. If you try to share a link to a TikTok on Facebook, it can get problematic. Twitter doesn't want you to leave Twitter. Basically, they're all vying for a monopoly. And while they're doing that, they're forgetting a few important things. One, the internet is bigger than the 3 or 4 sites that they want us to all go to. Okay. The internet is bigger than Google, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And I am a proponent of a little bit of the older days, of the wild and woolly era of making sure you bookmark things so that you can find old sites. Because we need to go back a bit to finding our way home, finding our way to the weirdos and the people we love. And there's the skipping around to Discord, which is something I am not good at. I will admit I am terrible about Discord. Something about the layout, and it just does not run well on nick.exe. But the other thing is there's all this. It seems like the big guys always try to get in and get in the way when you're trying to promote small creation. And there is nothing quite like having a place where you can go, okay, I'm looking for an artist. I don't want to hear a bunch of off-site BS. I just want to find an artist that is, of quality, that I can look up, make a deal, hire them, whatever. Or I want a game designer, or I need to bug Joe to put it in the editor section, because I know a lot of people who are editors and don't know how to put that service out on the market. But editors and proofreaders, that's what's being built there. A place to find authors with that, if you want to buy through Lulu, you can. If you want to buy through Amazon, you can. If you want to order direct because somehow they're I don't know, maybe they have a Gutenberg press. Anyway, they've got their own printing press. Indie creator directory, the independent creator directory, indiecd.org is an amazing opportunity. And I don't plug things lightly, guys. So I am really impressed with what Joe's doing and proud to be tangentially involved and maybe whisper in the ear once in a while, because that's what I do great. That's my skills, whisper in people's ears, and they do amazing things. Morning, Blue Teddy Narrations. Hope the new book is going well. And you've got a new, yes. Tell us about your new book. We want to promote it. Tip Nick like he was a weeble wobble so he don't fall down. It would be appreciated. I regret nothing. Johnny Depp. I would not. Johnny Depp. I've seen you. You're prettier than Johnny Depp. Although you do have some distinct, very young Jack Sparrow energy. Guys, I would never dox or do a face reveal, but I'm not kidding. Johnny freaking Cage is gorgeous. And I'm comfortable enough in my masculinity and sexuality to say he's a sexy man. And he makes incredible art. And he regrets nothing, which he shouldn't. Hey, Johnny. Sorry if I got a little glitchy there. I looked through my medicine and it takes a bit for them to come online. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Donna. Hi, Carl. From the desk of Small Press, Blue Teddy says, from the desk of Small Press Publisher. Morning. It is, yeah. Thanks for asking. A little slowed down to Christmas commissions at the moment, though. I love everything about it. She's creating stuff, she's promoting stuff, and she's having to delay stuff because she has more business. That is beautiful. And get your commissions. Get your money, girl. Share links, please. I thought I gave you a wrench. If I haven't made you a moderator to share links, let me know. You'll get that. All I ask is if you see Russian spam bots or whatever, annihilate them. Morning, Johnny. Good morning, Johnny. Check out Johnny Cage's art on Twitter. Twitter.com/JP7art. Hey, Joe. I got a comment. Don't give it a second. Bam. Okay, cool. And my break has come to an end, says Cindy Koepp. Certain Art 76 for vintage cartooning minutes. Don't forget to tip your host. Go to CindyKoepp.com for books, dragons, books again, quilts, and fun stuff. Check patreon.com/CKOEPP for a home with vanities, a suitable arrangement. Hello, I must be going. I came to say I must be going. Waves. Bye-bye. Stay safe. Nick Glenn! Working on Hatch perks today. Got some doozies coming up for everyone in the new year. Hatch 2 is going to be an amazing project. The sculpture is incredible. In fact, hold on. Well, I could do that real quick. I could do that. We'll bring up a picture because I haven't gotten rid of them. Of that this incredible statue is involved in that campaign. Isn't that cool? I think it's amazing. I think that's just fundamentally the bee's knees. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Donna, Carly. There's a big kiss coming at you from across the pond, Donna. I hope you're ready for it. Coming in like the Concorde. Shattering the sonic barrier. Glenn, good afternoon. Good morning, Glenn. Boom dia Johnny. My Portuguese is now officially exhausted. Oh, I love it. Ooh, it's more Portuguese than I have. Hey, Glenn Fleming. Oh, and see, the kiss is coming back. There is love, Carl. Hey, from the desk of Small Press Publisher. Hey, Joe. That works. Rich, hi. Word Bible. That I rebuild the World Bible when I lose it due to people moving my notebooks. That's where I am right now. No rage. No ragenicity. Yes. Lots of timelines. I usually have a world, city, and character histories all in their own document. I made the mistake of having it in a tangible one because I set it up pre my love affair with Google Docs. Glenn says, if so-called climate change was real and was going to kill us, something would be done about it because everyone would die. Notice how you can always get what you want as long as you pay. I believe in expertise. Okay? I believe philosophically, religiously, and logically in the concept of when you want to know about something, ask a professional. And I'm not a professional climate change individual. But there are a great many people who have studied this and have looked into it. And the vast majority of highly educated scientists believe that we have generated artificial climate change. And anyone who's been tracking the weather knows there's a major change, far stranger than anything that they have found in the record of the geological record of cyclic changes. This is not to be taken lightly. I won't argue about it because there isn't anything to be said. But I would say if I wish to know the authority on something, I ask the people who know. Go look up what people who have devoted their lives to studying this are saying. Okay? And you'll find about 95% are saying that. Now, the problem with climate change is the answers to it are not profitable. And while I am a rapid capitalist, I believe that with, how do I want to put this? Rabid capitalist isn't right, because I believe there needs to be limitations. I treat mega corporations like I treat countries. But when it comes, and this is why we need that, to that subject, well, if it was really going to kill everybody, we'd do something about it. I grew up in Northwest Indiana in the 80s when the acid rain was so bad, it was dissolving cars. And still, anybody who works at the mill, you could spot by their car. We chase profit. We are led by those who chase profit with a greed that is unfathomable, and they are willing to sacrifice the lives of anyone they can. Look at what happened with the Ford Pinto. So no, I do not trust business ethics or even enlightened self-interest to garner the day on that subject. Oh no, did Johnny force Nick into "this is the part where you fall down"? Can neither confirm nor deny. Yeah, they had fun. And I actually had to stop reading the chat while I was talking about the show. But they had fun. It got a little kind of, hey, Joe. Oh, well-being accountability. Has anyone seen Sarah lately? No, but I will be checking on her. I have a wrench. I just don't really have a link for commissions. It was really something I started doing on purpose. It wasn't really, people messaged and asked. I probably should make a page for that. And that's what we're all about here, Blue Teddy, helping folks grow. Reach out to Joe Bachman. Go to indecd.org. I think it's a wonderful way for you to get a page kind of set up real fast for very little, and get your business going and you more out there, at least as the start of a you're building your internet presence somewhat professionally. Oh, sorry, Glenn, I missed you coming in. Multitasking here. The climate change, the climate in the stream sure is changing. Thank you. I'll be here all week. No, that's okay. I will stop my shenanigans and deal with the serious comment seriously. And it was a serious comment. The whole talk about ropes got him all tangled up. I should see myself out. No, it didn't. I use strategically placed quick release. This will hold. I can juggle it. I can throw it. I can tug on it all I want. And it will not unravel till I pull that out. That says a lot. Knowing how to set up a quick release rope. And why am I so funny? A friend of mine was doing how do I want to put this for the show? Actually, no. There was an E&E demonstration. And someone bumped their head and got stuck for a long period of time till a relative came to help. I learn from other people's problems. Yes. Now, okay, we have reached 44.44 minutes. Oh, no. See, I'm not live streaming with him, and he catches up with the comments rather quickly. Although, no, here's what happened. I actually wasn't awake. I wasn't awake this morning, so my brain wasn't firing on all 8 cylinders. When my brain is firing properly, I stutter. I stumble over myself more. Because I came at it early and my brain did not have time to adjust, I was on like survival mode. So it was down to much more functional levels. That's why I stream best when I'm extremely tired or whatever's going on. And then you notice all of a sudden Nick can speak quickly. That is the wonders of my ADD medication clicking in and actually adjusting how my brain works so that the world is a little more clear. And I talk about things like medication because we need to stop stigmatizing it. Yep. Blue Teddy, get in touch with me via that's Joe Bachman, the contact form on indcd.org. We can get you something worked out if you like. Joe is the best person on the planet, especially if you are looking to get things started. He is one of very few people I would trust with my life, and I don't say that lightly. He and Trelana are both essentially family. And let's be honest, they're closer to me than some family I have. So yes, reach out to them. I have no hesitation promoting that. So we got 15 minutes till I usually. Oh, okay, Joe. Thanks, Joe. Yes. See, that's what I love seeing. I have no problem with you guys doing business in my chat because it means we're doing business, and it's a great way to keep everybody accountable. That's why I love transparency in things. But let's talk about what are some of the projects that are slated to come out in 2023. Because we are wrapping the year up. I don't know if I will get any more projects done. I wanted to, but I tend to set slightly unreasonable goals for myself, so that if I get them, it is a major accomplishment. And if I fail to reach them, then the rage and guilt turns me into a beast for the next set. But business-wise, over at for me, business-wise, igg.me at Hybrids RPG, the Hybrids, the role-playing game, is launching. I'm going to leave that up for a second. We are in a climate where role-playing is changing, as folks like WotC, those are the guys who run Dungeons & Dragons, if you don't know, lust to make it, quote-unquote, more profitable, which means more expensive for the users through things like VTTs and exclusive content and all this other stuff, while trying to crack down on third-party producers. They don't want to do, for example, they don't want to do an updated version of the open game license that made 3.0 so wonderful and allowed for things like Pathfinder. I am a proud fan of hashtag open D&D, because that service helps people get into gaming, and it allows it takes the engine and it makes it public, because for a big game system like them, an engine like that needs to be. Me, I license mine out for a very low fee currently when I'm doing game design projects, and that's how I operate with the Base Plus 2 engine. Luke Stone and I are doing the first major project, and I'm kind of pleased to see it looks like Hybrids will be the first one to come out. The campaign launches January 10th, and I have never been involved as heavily. The quick play was in an earlier campaign, but that was nothing compared to this being such a major situation. So please, if you're involved, if you're interested, follow that. That being said, and proudly part again of indcd.org. Forget the www. I think that might be scrambling things. But in 2023, my plans are, I have a new sword fighting manual. I want to do the Rapid Rapier, which will be a distillation of the simple sword for people who just want to get in there and fight. Through the Thinning Veil, my horror anthology. I want to do a book on perler bead patterns. I have quite a few. It's one of my many, many, many dabbling hobbies that, once it gets cold like this, starts to become very pleasant, because if I have to sit in front of an iron that much, I want to be warm. Several new Big Stompy Robots books are in the works. The the Base Plus 2 fantasy is in the works, along with hopefully the Ravencleft Gorge, Dusk Falls over Ravencleft Gorge adventure set to help you get from levels, say 1 to 3. I'm sorry, 1 to 10 in old school D&D or basic. I do not know if I will be releasing that as a OGL to 3.0 or if it will solely be in base plus 2. That will be discussed. Let me look. Oh, I will have a merch store set up in 2023, and I am setting up to do the playtests for the next major expansion in Big Stompy Robots that got delayed a bit. There are a few more products coming out that I have planned. I want to do my first real comic book, like top to bottom. That is something I'd like to do. And yes, I will be updating a lot of the art. I want to do the formatting for that project myself. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let me get this. Boom. More is coming. 2023, I hope to have the first anthology out, still working on the title, possibly a second anthology by 2023, The Things That Go Bump in the Light. That's an L, Nick. Interesting. I'd like to get Aware to the Wear started, 1 or 2 volumes if I can. I'm probably going to start volume 2 of Tales of the Highway. I think that is what I named volume 1, sometime in the near future. When are we getting links for volume 1 so I can promote and buy it? Johnny Cage says, be nice to the vampire guarding the gate of the castle. Yes, Lord Cage, the vampire, deserves some sympathy. Have some courtesy. Show some taste. He and my variation on Manos will be running amok. It will be a good time. Oh, accountability. Sorry, Nick, for letting you down. I'll be back on RPG module for primetime Saturday night soon. The problem is having to separate my comic writing mind from what needs to be. I do think your comic writing mind and your IT mind are making things hyper overcomplicated, and it's holding you back. Because you had something that was dang near close enough to launch. And I make no guarantees. The RPG market is a fickle place, but it's the only way to find out is if you try. I have faith in you, Joe, and you're not letting me down. I mean, I understand how things work. That's the one that can be edited while the other one gets put up on Amazon. Nice. You'll get links to volume 1 when Amanda finishes editing it. Ooh, hold on. I just asked her how's the editing going on Joy's book. I'll see what I can do to make sure that stays relevant. IT mind is a hard thing to overcome. Absolutely. We all have internal processes. This is why people would ask to borrow my notes, look at them, and then say, never mind. Because in college, I jots of flow charts and direct text and images. Go. Be ready for the palpable green eye via text. Oh, yeah. Oh, I may get the nuke lasers, but that's okay. I am immune. Plus, frankly, I spent the last month taking care of everybody. I am pretty high in the karmic section. But this week, especially, we're going to do a little bit of build up to, working on how we're finishing the new year, build up to Christmas, things like that. The Friday show will probably be very festive. I'm not quite sure how yet, but festive things are planned, and we're going to go with that. Let's see. I hope you've all liked, shared, and subscribed. I hope you've rang the bell, because I'm putting, this is about me. This is about putting the messages that, if I put out what Joe Bachman is doing, his books go out and his site goes out. And what, Indie Creator Directory will do is put other people's stuff out. When I talk about Carl and all the links that Cindy Koepp both generates and provides, and Richie, I want to see people live the dreams that they are working towards. And I want people to feel encouraged and empowered to work towards those dreams. Because that's what we need to do. That's how things are going to get better. Yes, through simple work. Now, it has been a fairly quiet day here in the chat. I think this Monday has gotten everybody a little riled. Well, there's a lot going on, and I think how we adjust to it, adapt to it, and make it happen is how it's going to determine the rest of the year, because we still have time to make things better. And I believe in the inherent ability of people to change their fate. I've seen too many miracles not to. So, with that, I think I'm just going to cut it out a little early. This has nothing to Nita. Don't be mad at me. I'm not saying I'm cutting it out for you. I may have been scolded. Nita wants me to run my show, but it looks like it's a quiet morning. I will ask. There are art time lapses. I do need feedback if people are enjoying those, and I need feedback on what you guys want out of me for the next year. But other than that, I'm going to run an ad, give you guys a chance, because usually when I try to sign off, a bunch of people want to talk. But let's run an ad that I haven't run in a couple days and I feel is important, and we'll see from there. Actually, I'll run an ad and a couple ads, because I want to run Mike Jimmy's behind the scenes.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Let Cat art, and I want to show you this. This is... Oh! Anyway, still here? I almost forgot. I promised you guys something, and I almost forgot. This is a behind-the-scenes picture for something that's being generated for Bonsart Vocal. Isn't that adorable? I absolutely adore the art on this. It is so cute. And Anwin's the little doll, sentient doll. And it's wholesome and cute and remarkably different than what you normally find with the Association of Ishtar, but support the Association of Ishtar. I did not do that picture, but I do want to promote it. I can't remember the artist's name. So I think what I'm just going to do is, we're just going to shut down for a second. Click that out. Let me get a few things set up, because I'm going to get ready to leave in style, folks. And I'm just going to hop right into my big stompy robot. And I'm going to stomp off away to battle and glory, and see you all very soon for the next episode of Nevermind the Furthermore. So go out there and create something, because you can edit it, but you can't edit a blank page. See you soon.